destruction. Our destiny is my connection now. A feeling in my soul. It's beyond the reach of most mere mortals. Take a stand. So remember.
Coração ardente, mas cabeça fria.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the studio, and we are literally a week away from one of the hottest games that is dropping in 2024, Tekken 8. Bro, I've been waiting for this game for a hot ass minute. I've been waiting for this game since I beat Tekken 7. What a story. I wasn't really good playing online because at that time I got Tekken 7. I was just starting my military career, so I didn't really get to have time to get good at it. But watching other people play, I love watching, the tournaments and all that other jazz. And since Mortal Kombat 1 is not really the hottest thing at the moment, everybody's jumping ship ready for this new Tekken 8 to drop. I wanted to give you my thoughts and opinion on this upcoming game because the hype is real over here, fam. I've been playing Tekken since Tekken 3, since I was a little tyke. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, in my top 5, and one of my favorite fighting games next to Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur and all that jazz. But we're gonna go over a lot of things in this game because they just keep dropping trailer after trailer after trailer, showing us new characters, showing us returning characters, DLC, some things I find kind of questionable, and some things that I'm just falling in love with. So if you're a huge Tekken fan like I am, please, man, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family that love Tekken, because this game, it's hype, bro. I shit you not, it's hype. It's a beautiful looking game. I got it on the PS5. I pre-ordered it because I think Tekken should be only played on the PS5, since that's where I first played Tekken, was on the PlayStation. I mean, if you get it on the Xbox, by all means, play it on whatever you want to play. Xbox, PC, I highly doubt it's coming to the Switch. But still, though, get it on whatever console that fits you, bro. Because at the end of the day, I just want everybody to love this game just as much as I do. Get good at it, play with your friends and family, all that kind of stuff. So let's get into some stuff that we know so far about this game, and that is the story. Y'all know how wild that story can really be. I have a video coming out talking about all Tekken games and the story. Trust and know it's gonna be a funny video because I have a lot of jokes for this shit. But just to give y'all pretty much the summary of it all, this might be the final chapter in the Mishima saga. Now I said this might be because that might be Tekken 9. I don't think Harada said that he won't make another Tekken game at this, but he did say he is going to keep adding on to this game. So they're going to keep having support for this game, unlike another fighting game that came out a couple months ago. That support is kind of garbage, but we're not going to talk about that. That's for another video for another day. But pretty much Kazuya came out and just let the whole world know, like, hey, look, I got a devil power. My son has a devil power. Y'all are all weak, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a tournament. If your country loses, it gets blown up. It's pretty much, he just was straightforward, cut and dry. He didn't give a shit. He was just letting you know that that's what's going to happen. So all the Tekken characters and Jin are banding together. Well, I won't say all Tekken characters, because I think I've seen some Tekken characters on Kazuya's side, but it's like pretty much all Tekken characters coming together to stop Kazuya from doing what he's doing. You know, Heihachi's not in this. Well, Harada said that Heihachi's not in the game, but we've seen characters that have died come back. I mean, Kaizui's one of them. He was thrown in an active volcano and came back. So that doesn't mean Heihachi won't come back. Now, there's some questionable characters like Reina, for example. A lot of us are saying that she could be like one of Heihachi's offsprings, just like how Lars Alexanderson was. But I'm not jumping on that bandwagon just yet. I kind of need more info on her, and not much is said about her. She's shrouded in mystery, just like some other characters in this game. But that's pretty much the gist of what is going on with this story. It's finally could be the final chapter. Like, honestly, it could be the final chapter of Kaizuya. It could be the final chapter for Jin. But all we know is that we're finally going to get some answers on, like, the Devil Gene. Like, I feel like we're going to get a lot of answers about how the Devil Gene works. How does it, who gets it? Is it just Kaizuya's bloodline? Is it just Jin's bloodline that can get the Devil Gene? Where the fuck has Jun been for the past couple games? Like, she hasn't been in Tekken 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. She's been in the tag games, but I see the tag games as filler. Like in anime, how you know they got fillers in anime. I feel like the Tekken tag tournament games are just filler. Like, they're not canon to the main storyline. So other characters, they get to play a role in this too. Because have you seen in the trailer of the, I think it's the opening trailer for the game, you see King, you see Ling Xiaoyu, you see Law, Lee, all of them fighting up against Jack 8s. Because Jack 8s are pretty much like the henchmen to the Mishima Zaibatsu, or I think the G Corporation. Either or, they are going to be in the game. Because, you know, Jack always has a new design each game, just like Yoshimitsu. So it's a big deal. This story mode is a big deal. And I really can't wait to stream it for you guys. Because, man, like I said, the game is looking fucking beautiful. Like, seeing, not Armor King, but King come back. Brian Fury, Eddie Gordo, he comes back. I have a little problem with that, with his character, though. Because one, he's DLC. Not the biggest fan of him being DLC. But the one thing that I do agree with a lot of people is what is up with this hairstyle. Like, every black character in games has the dreads shaved onto the side. Like, fuck, Miles Morales has it in Spider-Man. The new Prince of Persia, he got that hairstyle. And it's funny because we bring up Miles Morales. Miles Morales didn't have that hairstyle in the movies or in the comics. So I don't know why they just decided, hey, let's give him that hairstyle. Like, it's cringy to me, and I see why people are kind of upset with it. But I'm like, the first thing I'm gonna do when I get my hands on the game is change up Eddie's look. That's what I normally do. I change up everybody's look to how I want them to look. Yoshimitsu, I might not have to because I love his fucking design in this game. Oh my god, it's a beautiful design in my book. Now, when we come down to like modes and stuff, it looks like we have this little mode. You know, you're gonna have arcade where you get everybody's ending. You got story mode, you got online mode, have your ranked matches. There's a mode that's coming back that I've been dying to see in Tekken. It was in Tekken 3, and it was the little volleyball game where you kick the ball. It's like you have one fighter on one side and another fighter on the other side, and it's like you kick the ball. It's like pretty much if the ball lands on the other person's side, it blows up and some of their health goes down. I fucking loved that mode in Tekken 3, bro. Like, that mode was freaking amazing. When I unlocked that mode as a kid, that's all I played. Once I got every character, even gone, I played it to death. I played Tekken 3 to fucking death. That and Bloodline Rebellion, which was like Tekken 5. Oh, that was Tekken 6. Tekken 5 I had on the PSP, and I think that was called, it was Tekken 5, but it had a tagline, like a name to it. I forgot the name of it. Things like Dark Resurrection or some shit like that. But still a good game. Amazing game. Now, one of the things I will say is a downside is Eddie Gordo shouldn't be DLC. Like, I feel like DLC should be left to like newer characters. Like, say for instance, like Reina, for example. She's shrouded in mystery. We don't know jack shit about the character, but it seems like she plays a big role in the story, so I understand why she's not DLC. Eddie's coming out in the spring. Spring is just right around the corner. Time flies nowadays, especially if you're in my old age, at the age of 29 going on 30. Time's been flying pretty fast, my G, so I'll be looking forward to Eddie and whoever else is coming out. I would love to see Baki and his father, Yujiro Hamna, in this game because they would fit Tekken oh so well. Oh so well, man. I feel like you gotta have Baki. You gotta have Baki and his dad. Like, dead ass. If they put them two in this game, best believe this is gonna be the one time I would not mind paying for DLC. I usually have a problem with it. But, like, for example, Mortal Kombat 1, I bought the premium edition day one. Was not a big fan of their DLC or their characters. But with Tekken, I'm crossing my fingers on Baki, bro. If it doesn't happen, that it's fine. I ain't gonna bitch about it that much. But if he is, best believe, thumbs up. But guessing the last 3 characters, like I said, I want Baki, I want Yujiro, I want Bruce. I want Bruce to come back. Maybe Armor King. Marduk's not on the roster, or is he? No, he's not on the roster. So I'd like to see Marduk come back. I see Anna's not on the roster either. I thought she was at first, and I seen somebody on Twitter say, why is she not on the roster? And I thought she was, but no, they corrected me. I was like, oh no, he's not. She's not at all. So that sucks. I would like to see Heihachi, but not as in like him being in the story, just him to be a playable character. He ain't got to fit into the story, nothing. Just have him come back. Have him come back. Maybe have another Street Fighter character come back. Like maybe have Akuma's brother. I think his name is Goken or something like that. I'm not the biggest fan of Street Fighter, but if they want to keep the whole, story of having Street Fighter characters being in Tekken like they had with the last one, by all means, throw that in there. Now, guest characters that I do not want to see, don't add another Final Fantasy character, man. Noctis in Tekken 7, I'm like, bro, y'all could have put him in Soul Calibur. He would have fit so much better in Soul Calibur. Any Final Fantasy character, if they are deciding to make another Soul Calibur, put a Final Fantasy character in that. Because I feel like they would fit perfectly in that. Noctis would have fit perfect in that last Soul Calibur game instead of Geralt. Now, I know there's a lot of Witcher fans out there. I know that a lot of y'all going to be pissed at me for saying that. But I feel like Noctis should have been Soul Calibur. But I want to see people that throw hands, not Negan, because I don't know why the fuck Negan was in Tekken 7, to be honest with you. I think I've seen some people try to justify it on Twitter years ago, but I was like, he just don't fit it. I'm sorry, bro. He ain't cutting the chud over here, fam. He just not with me. But hey, if you like him, then by all means, I ain't casting no judgment on that one though. But and the customization too. I forgot to talk about the customization. Customization has always been strong with Tekken. Like, you can make your character look as badass as you want, but you can also make him as goofy as you want. And the one thing that I love about Tekken is certain items you put on your character, you can actually use them during a fight. And that's fucking dope. Their customization is so deep, way better than Mortal Kombat 1. And I'm sorry for all my MK fans out there. I'm a diehard MK fan too, but I also am a diehard Tekken fan as well too. Tekken gonna be fighting game of the year, fam. Like, this customization runs deep, and they made it run so deep you can make your own fucking avatar. Like, they have a separate mode. I forgot what the name of it was called, but you get to create your own character, and it's like a separate story mode for your character trying to rise up in the ranks of playing Tekken 8 at these Tekken 8 tournaments and all that stuff. So it's like how people are in real life, with with the esports, like with Sonic Fox and all them. How they meet new friends, you play up against them at these tournaments, you rise up in the ranks and all that stuff. So you got 2 separate modes that have some, well, I know the original story mode, with, Heihachi and them and all that, and Jin and Kazuya, all that, that's deep. But I feel like this is going to be also deep as well. I see it like how Street Fighter 6 had their World Tour mode, except you're using a created character and you're not learning how to fight as your character. You're just picking out a character and using them to fight throughout the story. So it's like, it's really dope, man. Like, the customization for that also look like it's running fucking deep, like dead ass deep. And I fucking love it, bro. I would drop 100 for this game. Like, it's amazing, honestly. Now, the controversy that I've seen recently about it, I gotta talk about it real quick because I thought it was fucking really hilarious. And that is, I want to say multiple people was calling the creators of Tekken racist. They weren't. It was just 2 people, honestly, just 2 people from what I've seen, because from what I've read, everybody's on board with this game. There is no racism in this game, ladies and gentlemen. If you've seen that tweet, if you've been hearing that they're racist, they're not. Pretty much what the ass clown was trying to get at was the fact that there are no black characters in Tekken. But either he colorblind, or he just recently started playing Tekken himself and just fell in love with it just recently. But the ignorance runs strong, and it runs deep in the gaming community. And we gotta stop. Well, I say they need to stop. Honestly, they truly need to stop. I can understand if there was no black people in the game. And I'd be like, all right, yeah, at least put 1 character in the game that's black, African-American, African, all that kind of jazz. But to sit up and say there isn't any, it's just wild to me. Like, truly, truly wild. And to sit up and say that, Leroy and Raven, because those are 2 black characters, that they're not black or they're new characters, and he just wants Bruce and Eddie to return. And Armor King, even though Armor King is not really black, he's Latino. Like, it's been said multiple times, he's Latino. Homeboy is from Mexico. Like, come on, fam. It's really, honestly, it's sad and it's really disgusting in my opinion. And it really truly needs to stop, because all it's doing is, dividing people. It's, you're giving points to the folks that be bitching about wokeness in games. And it's really annoying to see them actually be right about the wokies. Like, it's like, damn, you sat up and gave them a reason to be all like, look at this dumb shit. See, this is why we don't want you in the community. That shit like that is annoying to me, to be 1,000 with y'all. Honestly, truly is. Like, I understand you want your favorite character to come back. And I'm all for favorite characters returning. I want everybody's character to be in the game. I want everybody to enjoy this game. But to sit up and race bait, that's not it, cuz. That's just not it, man. Get a life, get a grip on life, grow up. There are black characters in the game. Just because you call them black doesn't mean that they actually are black. Like, for example, the whole debate on Eddie Gordo saying that, oh, he's not black, he's Brazilian, but there are black Brazilians. Same thing with, other characters. Like, it's honestly disgusting, to be completely honest with you. And there's no room for that in the gaming community as a whole. Actually, there's no room for that in no community, in my opinion. Like, if you're gonna do stuff like that, you just, one, shouldn't be on social media, and two, you need to see a therapist, because that something ain't right in your head. And for somebody to back that person up and double down just to make yourself look 10 times as goofy, it's not working, bro. All we gonna see you as is an ass clown. And it's good to see the game community come together and be all like, bruh, do you not see these black characters, Raven and Leroy? Like, they ain't got the nerve and audacity to sit up and say, I don't care about the new black characters. My guy, they're black, regardless. Raven's been in the game for 20 years, bruh. Raven's probably been in the game longer than that dude has been alive. So it's just mind-blowing to me. And I hate having to talk about this kind of stuff, because I like to keep it chill. I like to keep it peaceful when it comes down to my channel and all that stuff, because at the end of the day, your opinion is your opinion, and my opinion is my opinion. I'm going to respect you for what you think about, how you think, and all that stuff, as long as you respecting how I feel about things. At the end of the day, because we all adults, we all grown-ups here, But that's my little rant for that stupid shit, because I'm like, I hate seeing that shit, dog. It's just not necessary. You feel me? But that is all I got for y'all. I will be streaming Tekken 8, maybe on that Sunday when it comes out, because your boy has military stuff to do that weekend. Also, the Royal Rumble is also that weekend as well. Also, it's my birthday weekend as well too. So happy birthday to me. I'm hitting that big 30, that dirty 30. So it is what it is. So other than that, guys, I love y'all. Hope y'all taking care of yourselves. Peace out.